afternoon, evening, hello everybody. Yes, I know it's afternoon and it's gonna probably be a smaller crowd today. We got our payment for the month of November, $114.41 today. Right now, there's an interesting auction going on eBay for a older Mackie mixer that is very similar to the Behringer Q1202 USB, except it don't have the USB. For right now, it's going for like $20. So I'm really kind of interested in using that for the other computer, because remember I said eventually I want to get a mixer on the other computer, so that we have the same kind of setup as on this one.
Oh, yeah!
That way, if this computer ever breaks or whatever, or like when I'm playing games, you'll be able to hear me better. Because let's be honest, those gaming headset I have, the microphone isn't exactly my favorite. It's the earpieces I really particularly hate, because it seems like it's too big for my head. So I'd like to get another pair of headphones, the gaming ones. And I did see a nice set. But you know what? Let's be honest. Would you rather have a cheap consumer-grade gaming headset, or have a mixer that lets you use XLR microphones like the SM48, like the one we're using right here? I mean, the headset would work fine with the mixer with an adapter plug to go from 3.5 millimeter to 6.35. But we all know those adapters suck, don't we? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. So, let's see if I win the auction first. I put a max bid in of $50. Let's see if I win it. It ends in 3 days. I suspect I might win it. Might. There wasn't exactly a lot of people bidding on it. But I mean, for the price, even without the USB input, the Mackie mixer has a couple outputs options that this mixer lacks, which I didn't really ever think about how useful they could be for inserts. But I think, I said to myself, what the hell? What do I got to lose? You know. It's new old stock. In other words, the guy bought the thing and he never used it. It sat in the box. So, at least it'll be similar enough. It looks like the control's almost the same as the Behringer Q1202 USB. That it's gonna make it easier for us to keep things compatible between the two setups. In addition to that, I did buy something that was highly regarded. The Behringer UCA222, which is a analog audio to USB input device. It turns out it has excellent performance with very low noise floor and will be hopefully louder than the built-in Behringer Q1202 USB's output, which is notedly 40 dB lower than the analog output stage. So, if anything, it's going to make it possible for me to have my hookups the same as on my other mixer, so we can forgo the USB and all the latency and the squeal and the hum and all the craziness, and go straight to USB inputs on this Mac and maybe on the other one too. No, I did. I did post it. So, yes, and it's in yours too, Gidgey. I posted it in yours also. Last night was such a great stream, absolutely, and I was extremely happy with last night. Did you like last night?
Oh, yeah!
Let's make sure we let people know about it. By the way, I fixed the spaceman. For those of you who remember, the spaceman lost an arm. So I glued him back in place, so the spaceman is no longer disabled. So he can continue to explore space under NASA. Think about it. Could you imagine being a spaceman in space while having amputation of an arm? Not only would your spacesuit have to be different, but space, you need two hands for almost everything because you got to counteract the fact that you're dealing with 0G. For example, on Earth, if you push your hand down, you can actually keep something solid while you're, say, taking a cap off a ketchup bottle. But in space, more than likely, either you or the ketchup bottle are going to start spinning because of microgravity. That's why we need two hands in space. So I could never imagine NASA saying to a man that wants to apply to be an astronaut that's one-armed, how are you going to do your job? You know, you got to have two hands on the wheel. So cool. And can we watch the Moon movie? I never found the Moon movie anywhere, so I don't know where it is. But if anyone has a source for it, let me know, and I will see if I can get it in there. Well, the next piece of news is probably not to be a big deal news for most of you guys. We did tweak the Garrard 210 turntable to try to fix the slightly slow speed. It seems that the problem is a fairly common one, which is the idler wheel is slipping. It's the only thing that makes any sense. The idler wheel is slipping on the motor. So I cleaned the motor mechanism off to remove any kind of debris, oil, crud, and I got the RPM up to 31.5, but we're still about 2 RPM short. Thank you very much, Kitty. I actually am. So when I played Air Supply last night on the stereo, it sounded much closer to the way I remember it from listening to it on cassette tape as a teenager. And Carmen Miranda sounded a little bit younger too. Let's get the panel open here for you guys. And please make sure that when you come up on the show, and to turn down the YouTube audio, because that was one of the issues that Gitchy had in the past, was she admitted she forgot to turn the sound down. So if you come up on the panel and you hear an echo issue, please try turning your mic. Try to make sure your YouTube audio is turned off first, because a lot of people tend to forget that. And hello, hi, good morning, Gianni. How you doing? How you doing today? I kept my promise. I took $100 of today's YouTube payment and I put it towards the Ally credit card to finish getting that one paid off. and increase my credit score some more. Now, by the way, for parts of the West Coast of the United States, you will have a white Christmas. However, for us on the East Coast, it's going to be another brown one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But it won't stay that way for long, because I can assure you after Christmas and New Year's, things are going to start to ramp up for the East Coast here. Big time. So Noodles right now is not feeling well. I don't know what he has. At least I don't know what he has. But maybe somebody could tell me what Noodles has. I know he was going to take an over-the-counter COVID test. Johnny says, I'm doing fine. Hey, Gitchy. With you a nice holiday. Well, I do appreciate you coming on, Gianni. I know you haven't been on much, but thank you for being here. Now, I went to go get some plugins for OBS. I was supposed to let me add some additional features to the thing, including built-in self-captions. But the plugin doesn't work. I don't know why. I think the problem with Rosetta 2 is, I don't know, is it something that's incompatible with my OBS because I'm using the universal one that's running on the, I'm using this Apple Silicon specific one. The plugin was supposed to be universal, but it didn't seem to like me very much, no matter what I did, which kind of sucks. Wrong sound, but guess what? That's okay. More like it'd be appropriate if it was an angry crowds yelling some nasty obscenities, but that's okay. I've always watched good for you. I haven't forgotten. Thank you very much, Gianni. Much appreciated. You always put an awesome Noodles drawing stream. My favorite, by the way, but yeah, you know what? That brings up an interesting thing. Even though Noodles isn't feeling up to his top of the game, maybe he could show you some of how he draws his artwork. Kind of like this is how I begin my artwork, kind of a tutorial thing. I think that would be a good idea for Noodles to try it. Well, I don't necessarily see Noodles here right now. Because it says, I hope you enjoy that prime rib. I haven't even warmed it up yet. I'm going to warm it up for dinner tonight. Figure out what to cook for maybe some steak fries. Yeah, I got some steak fries. Maybe, why not? Why not? The prime rib. Oh, absolutely. The tiger picture, his picture's cool. No, I didn't hang up the UK. I didn't hang up the UK flag yet, the Union Jack. I gotta get that up there. I forgot to ask Krista for help with that. I suppose it'd be easy enough for me to do that using some push pins. So we hear Michelle. He is here. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know he's here. Oh, there he is. Panels is open. It is QEQ. Quiet, educated, and quirky. Quiet, educated, and quirky. And so QEQ, and I just switched it into all chat so I can ensure I don't miss anyone. I still don't see Noodles in here though. There he is. Noodles Live. I tested negative. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to know that was good. At least that's one thing off your mind, right? That's one thing off your mind. Another disease that's running right now very strong in the United States is the flu. So maybe if you don't have that, maybe you just got the flu, or maybe you just get a very bad cold. If you're not sure, you can always contact your local doctor and get some testing done on that. Hello, Pretzel Star. How you doing today? How you doing? Good to see you, Philip Pretzel Star, says Tiger Kitty. You know, the last night's show was very special for me, too, because you realize this is the 12th year that I have served as the North American Snow Queen.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, I see somebody wants to come on panel. It's Noodles. Okay, hold on, please. Gotta get over there, click on it. It's funny, I didn't even hear that. You never hear it. Oh, sometimes I do. Go ahead, Noodles. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
Yeah, so I tested negative. And you won, Michelle, you won big last night on JMax. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. What did I win?
Yeah, you won last night. So, Michelle, we have 2 gift cards.
Okay, cool.
To start.
Right.
So next time I come out there, we're gonna go to Starbucks and we're gonna do a live stream.
Okay, good, because we don't have a Starbucks in Winston anyway. So yes, we can certainly go to the one in Torrington, which is in the which is not a freestanding Starbucks, but it is located inside Market 32.
Right. Have you ever had Starbucks before?
No, not an actual freestanding Starbucks. Just the one that was in Market 32.
What does that mean?
Which means it's inside of a grocery store.
Okay.
So, Phil Princess Star, I've been trying to message you about the situation you told me about. Oh, okay. My app broke too. Okay. I don't know what that's about. I think that's about something else. Don't get confused, for sure. So, are you feeling any better? Are you feeling about the same?
I feel better than I did last night. Last night, I think it came to a head. Okay, I think that whatever I had kicked my fucking ass last night, Michelle. Like, I could barely breathe. My eyeballs were on fire. I woke up last night. My eyes were burning.
Yeah.
Like the rims of my eyes were burning. My ears were inflamed, and the sinuses just wouldn't stop. There was so much pressure. But now I feel 1,000 times better.
What about your digestion? How is your stomach feeling?
So this morning I woke up. This is the reason why I did get the COVID test. I woke up and I had extreme diarrhea.
Okay, yeah,
like there was no chunks. It was just basically pudding that came out.
Right. So basically, it sounded like you may even have had the flu. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. And even if I was a doctor, I think it would be very hard to diagnose somebody over the computer anyway. But they might.
Well, if I showed you my poop, it looked like someone had put my poop in a blender and mixed it with like cream, and it just came out like that.
Yeah, that sounds like a stomach. That sounds like something with the stomach. Yeah, with some other side effects to it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you're feeling better today. It's always good.
It was kind of like a light brown. It wasn't really dark, you know.
Right. Well, that would be because you're mostly letting out water. That's why your
Right.
system wasn't fully processing everything. So that's why it was like light like that. Was because your system was dumping everything.
Right.
That's something that my body does every few weeks. It does the same thing. It's just, but it's for me, it's almost like regular like clockwork. So in your case, it's probably because of the bacterial or viral something, whatever it was. But since you're feeling better, that's good to know. But if it does get worse,
No, I
just
feel
go ahead and make an appointment with your doctor.
over something like that. No, I don't need to. It's again like my body takes care of itself.
You should
You
you
know,
do.
your convocation last night was amazing. It was excellent. I kind of wished that it took place in the park, but Michelle, it was very, very good.
I think in a
I
way it would have
enjoyed.
been interesting if it was in the park. However, I think there also would have been possible logistic issues too. Because the fact is that, number one, like I said, we need to get another one of those flashlights so that we can have two, so we can have 2-point lighting, so we can make sure you people can see me. And I think next to the Christmas tree made a difference too. I think it sent a positive message.
Right, very positive message. Plus, you opening up all the gifts got your trolls very jealous.
If we were at the park, we wouldn't have been able to open all those gifts, most likely, because the wrappings would have probably been blowing away.
Now, Michelle, a little birdie told me that you have more gifts coming your way.
I'm sure that I do, and I thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Michelle, by the way, just at the end of the day, Michelle, you got to know this. We love you, Michelle.
I know you
People love you. They're supporting you. I know that sometimes it's difficult to imagine that someone would even give a shit about you, but at the end of the day, Michelle, I'm telling you, there's a lot of people here that love you. And you got to know that. I think right
now, given the economic situation in the world, I can see how some would say is that they have to worry about their own needs first, and I understand that. Not everybody can do that. There are some people that can, and then those that just can't, because they're, facing their own issues. And that's okay, I get it, because I understand that people do want to, make awesome stuff and be able to make a good scene, but they also have to deal with their own needs too.
Yeah. And plus, Michelle, we're also dealing with a bunch of assholes this year. There was a couple of assholes that showed up at the end of the year. We got rid of them. Fuck them.
By the way, I don't know if you know it, but your voice changed a bit. It sounds nicer, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, because Michelle, I'm trying to make it so that this show is more popular. I'm not giving up on you. This is my radio voice, Michelle.
That sounds great. That's what I'm saying.
So let's get those phone lines open on Kick. Woo!
Well, we don't have the phone lines open at all. We don't even have to set up for it right now. That's the next box they gotta work on is that. And but right now we still need to figure out what it is with my tunnel bear, because I noticed that there's a little bit of latency.
Oh, ding dong, ding dong, ding
I heard
dong.
it. I did
ding
hear
dong.
That one. Hold on, it's sketchy. Okay, so please remember when you come on, please make sure your YouTube audio is muted. Go ahead, Gidgey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Yeah, how you doing today?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Michelle?
I'm doing good. So, you watched the convocation last night, too. What did you think of it?
It's my second one.
Right.
And I think it was beautiful and emotional and spiritual, and I loved it.
I think a lot of people did, because, during the convocations, I do my best to just be me. And, of course, you'll notice I don't actually read the chat during the actual convocation.
Seasons whipped out her vibrator during the convocation, Michelle. She was
I
very
heard
turned
that.
on.
I heard she
Yeah.
was. I heard it really moved her.
Yeah. And I think I saw that one of the Facebook people came over to YouTube, and they were wondering what was going on and why I had to get so close to the screen and things. And I think there's a lot of people that don't really understand that since I have multiple handicaps, that it even makes it even more interesting how much I actually do every day.
Michelle, you know the best way to let people know? You know what
I'm not sure
Michelle,
the
what
best
you
way
did
to let
last
them
night
know.
by going on JMax, Michelle, and introducing yourself to a whole new audience. Michelle, I'm telling you got to do more of that.
John Max? Oh, you mean J Max? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on the show a little bit. Unfortunately, I missed the first number when the first time they called 37 because I didn't understand how that worked at first. And so I kind of lost out on one of the gift cards I would have won on my own. And now
Yeah.
I
Michelle, you won big.
Yeah. No. I'm just beside myself. I just heard what Noodles and Seasons did, and I'm just had to come up, and it's just I'm shocked. I'm crazy. Tiger Kitty, I swear to fucking Christ, find it on a video where I've ever said that. Anyway, Michelle, we're echoing, or I'm echoing.
Okay.
And I did check my YouTube since
So the thing is that we are obviously clearly making more of a positive impact now in the community at large, because we're promoting awareness to people with disabilities in a positive way. They think about it. That in some ways I'm almost like an ambassador to those with disabilities. Because they're like, oh, okay, so she has multiple handicaps, but she still does a good job on the show. And then when you hear about my disabilities, they're like, wow, this woman is doing all of this on her own without too much adaptive equipment. Oh, yeah! Now, I wouldn't say I don't have any adaptive equipment, because I certainly do. I use things like closed captioning from Google Chrome. I use the closed captions in Google Hangouts, for example, to hear what's going on in case my hearing lets me down. But today it has not.
Google Hangout still a thing?
Oh, what's that?
Are Google Hangouts still a thing?
Yeah, I'm still using Google Hangouts right now. That's how we're communicating right now, through Google Hangouts.
Oh,
it's Google Meets. Google
Echo.
Meets.
Oh,
Actually, Google Hangouts actually is still a thing too. Actually, it's funny. Google Meets. I always keep calling Google Hangouts. But
well, I'm gonna jump down because that echo is rough. But I had to come up and tell Noodles that I thought what he and Seasons did for the battered women's shelter was pretty fucking amazing. I know that they don't want it out there, but I had to come up here and say that's a pretty generous, amazing thing they did. So anyway,
no problem. We love battered women.
Okay, American Amy says she has to go and kick. I said, okay, well, hopefully you'll come back and join us soon. I hope you join us again soon, American Amy.
Big shout out to all the battered women out there, Michelle. Battered women rule.
Battered women rule? Well, I'll say one thing. People that are disabled right now are clearly showing more and more people that are unfamiliar with those with disabilities that we can still do a good channel and we can still produce good content every day. And that's important. That we are doing things thanks to modern technology that, even 20 years ago was just a pipe dream for so many with vision and audible problems, or even those with speech impairments. I don't have a speech impairment of that level I'm talking about, but people that are incapable of speaking, thanks to modern technology, they finally have a voice.
You know, Michelle, this reminds me. This is a true story, guys. When I first got a cell phone, all right, they didn't have text. They didn't have text to speech. They didn't have autocorrect or anything like that. So when I would send out text messages, I would misspell a lot of words because of my dyslexia. It was very difficult, right? And I remember the doctor, Dr. Esquire, was like, "Hey, listen, you should use this." And I remember the first day I used it, I was like, "This is a game changer. This actually brings me to the real world, or to normal, you know." If that technology didn't exist, nobody would take me seriously. I used to get made fun of all the time. People would make fun of me in text messages. I didn't know how to spell everything. Like, you know, there were certain things that I have to be aware of, and I wasn't because of my disability. And now that this stuff exists, it has made my life more. It has changed it for the best. I'm telling you right now.
Right.
It's gotten me a new job. It's gotten me all this stuff, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So big shout out to technology, battered women.
Well, the autocorrect definitely was a game changer for me because, just like you say, even if you don't have problems typing, sometimes, like, I can type a few characters a word, and then it says it's one of the suggested words, and I just hit the word, and boom. Also, my phone will fix any kind of grammatical errors too, so I don't sound like I'm, like I don't understand English language, because a phone will help correct me if there's anything wrong with my grammar. It'll give me suggestions.
Exactly.
That's a big deal. And of course, the speaking to the phone, for some people, I've done it. It's kind of useful. It's sometimes it don't work as good as it could, but the technology is really improving a lot. Christy uses it a lot.
Outside, Michelle. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta let the dogs out. Go on, let's go in the back. Who's gonna go outside and go pee-pees and poo-poos? Pee-pees and poo-poos. In the back.
Scottish Premiership score yesterday. That's good. Glasgow Rangers 2, St. Johnstone is 0. Interesting. These games are tight. The scores are almost like unlike American football. The scores are lower, but they're tighter.
Michelle, would you like me to do this interview with my shirt off or on?
It doesn't matter. No one can see you either way. So I know.
Well, you can, baby. Check it out.
I know.
Look at all these muscles.
Look at that. I know. You got muscles galore. Absolutely.
Look at this, Michelle.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And a very hairy chest, mind you. Very hairy chest. Very masculine.
Yes. Michelle, would you be able to run your fingers through this hairy chest without getting caught in your fingernails?
Sure.
You might actually break your fingers by getting caught in the hairs.
Would you like me to run my fingers through your hairy chest? I'm asking you now. You asked me, I'm asking you back.
Michelle, it's not about me. It's about you. It's about you and what you want.
Well, what about running your hands over my upper chest?
Oh my God. Michelle, I have a girlfriend. Her name is Seasons.
I know. You got a couple of girlfriends. I remember that one girl you were talking to me about that, I don't know if that Season's the other one.
Oh, yeah. Don't talk about that one.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm really happy that we got the wand, too. I did not expect the magic wand. And I did test it last night. It felt good in my hand. I felt positive energy from it. I don't usually use a wand on a regular basis, but I do know the purpose of a wand is to concentrate like a lens of energy of the sorcerer or mage to make them more powerful. So that's kind
Shut
of
up,
cool.
Adam. Shut up.
Think of it as a
Sorry.
magic laser.
Oh yeah!
Shall I blast a hole through my enemies? Boom, boom.
Now, Michelle, if you had to guess, right, why do you think I'm so popular with the ladies? If you had to guess.
Because you're attractive for one thing.
Right.
You know, you're a manly man. You're not one of
Right.
those soy boys. So few women want to deal with soy boys. And I could tell you, I understand why. And I understand why women deep down want a manly man.
Right. And who is a soy boy here? Out on the wire. The king of the soy boys. Right?
I don't know if he's that, but the point is that he's a beta male, which is fine. You're an alpha male. I already know that. You're an alpha male. That's why you're so much a go-getter all the time.
Yes, Michelle. Yes. Oh, yeah.
You're also a Capricorn, too. So let me give you a piece of advice that my late sister probably would tell you. Make sure to keep up with your medical health because one day, and she was an EMT and she didn't even recognize the warning signs in herself. Make sure you keep yourself in good tip-top shape.
Oh, yeah. No, sick. Like,
anyway, so how you doing, Mudvane? How you doing today? We have a few returning people, and that's good. I'm going to say all the people that come back in good terms, thank you for coming.
now, Michelle, what do you think about this new idea for maybe Ray? We think we're going to draw Krista totally naked on your dining room table, covered in fruit.
I want to do that because I think Ray would slit you and gut you like a big fish.
Yeah, get those angels inside, please.
Okay.
Sorry, Michelle. So, like I was saying, we're gonna draw Krista completely nude. Okay, we're gonna give it to Ray as a gift, and possibly for New Year's. Maybe we can do it for New Year's.
I think
Probably
he
not for
might
Christmas.
like that. I don't know, but I'm sure if I would like that, or maybe you could even make something that's a little more family friendly that they could hang up in their living room. Maybe a picture with Krista and her daughter. You haven't seen, as far as I know, you haven't seen Ray yet. But maybe something that would be nice, picture of Krista and her daughter, so they can hang it up in the living room.
Okay, we can do that.
Did they do that?
I'm gonna feed them a little bit. What about doing a MicheleMarieDalene nude? Would you ever do that? Ew.
What about doing, I don't know about that. I've done enough nude on Chatterbait, thank you very much.
No, but this would be an elegant, like, fashionable thing. It would just be like a sketching or a drawing. Kind of like in the movie Titanic, when Leonardo DiCaprio draws the naked woman in the Titanic.
Oh, by the way, I was looking at the last illustration you did where it made me look like I was pissed, and I think I figured out why I was pissed. Because Rusty had his claws in my arm in the picture.
Yeah, you're trying in that picture, Michelle. You're getting a record for Silvermoon Radio. Rusty, you're trying to hold Rusty. Rusty's clawing into your arms. Red is trying to call you on the phone. There's someone at your door. Jimmy's at the door. It's just constant nonstop drama. And you're just sick of it.
And of course, Now, of course, we got the new crown, which you saw last night, and I showed it to Krista in person. What most people don't realize is when I put the crown on last night, I had headphones on already. So, unfortunately, I didn't even realize that I could actually put it closer to my earlobes and actually it wouldn't fall off. But the point was, it was a nice crown, and I still have it for next year. And when we need it for the official events, other than my, do things under my official title.
Yeah, I also think we should probably be wearing that out in public whenever we get a chance.
Well, maybe we can now, since it's my time of year anyway. We could do that. It certainly would be interesting. Get Michelle an entourage, a motorcade, and I don't know about the motorcade. That costs too much fuel.
What about confetti? Can we throw confetti around you, like when we're outside?
Well, some poor schmuck is gonna have to sweep it up.
Maybe we can find some kind of biodegradable confetti.
But you know what I would do? Why don't you get a horsecade? A horsecade. That'd be interesting. Couple of carriages going down Main Street during the winter parade. That'd be nice. But Winston,
but then you gotta pick up the horse shit, Michelle.
But we'd have to rent the horse and the carriages, obviously. It's something for next time. Maybe next time we go up there to the Vintage Computer Fest East. Don't forget that, Michelle. Just go to Vintage Computer Fest East yourself. But I think Noodles would be bored out of his mind looking at all those old classic vintage computers. Yeah, I don't think he'd be too excited about that.
Party bus.
A party bus. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Sure, get one of those double-decker party buses. I have no idea how much those cost.
Now, Michelle, do you know this guy who's running around saying that I'm a tracer, that I trace everything, that I'm not a real artist? Have you heard about this guy?
No.
There's a guy going around saying that I'm tracing everything.
Well, based on the last picture you drew, I could certainly see you didn't trace anything because you had no images to base it on, so...
Right.
But I'd like to see someday you and Jennifer Jen are, Jennifer, right? Get you
I love her art.
To do kind of a comparison of your two artwork styles.
Michelle, I think she's a fabulous artist. I think she's a very, very interesting human being.
Right.
And I wish you could just get her over here and tell her that we'll take care of those fucking assholes. You know what I mean?
Well, she's in our Discord, so you are more than welcome to talk to Jennifer Jen yourself. She's in our Discord. And if there's anyone else that I would trust to do the outros and intros, it's Jennifer Jen. She can do them. In fact, I did mention to her that I would be kind of interested. And she said, you could use one of mine, the Glory in Excelsis Deo, one of your intros. And I'm like, maybe. Oh, it's a possibility.
Michelle, she is awesome. She is awesome.
She is awesome. She has time to do this stuff. After all, she lives in a place that's got a lot of cold months out of the year. But it is a nice, successful little city of Whitehorse. And maybe it's not the most rural environment in the world, but it certainly is an interesting far north location in Canada.
Nads, that cocksucker, that fucking cocksucker is all over the internet now with his 10,000 subs calling me a tracer. He fucking sucks.
Who's that?
Big time. This urban artist. I think he's urban.
Okay.
He just drew the Grinch. Cocksucker.
Yeah, I did comment on that video she did. I contacted her on the channel. I said, that's awesome. And that's when I asked her, said, would you ever want to consider drawing any artwork from my channel? And she said she would consider doing that. So, yes, I did talk to her about it.
Is there any way that we can get Jennifer J or whatever her name is, to do a quick?
It's Jennifer J. My fault. That Jennifer Jen sounds kind of cool too. Jennifer J. Yeah, my fault.
Maybe she can do a quick comic strip about me and you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
She does do comic strips for Miss J. So maybe she could do a comic strip with me and you.
Guys, if you don't know who we're talking about, this she's a woman, right? This woman,
yeah,
Jennifer
she's transgender, but yes, she is considered female. Yes.
All
Jennifer
she does
J is a nice artist. She really puts
the best. And I've never seen breasts like this before. These breasts are tremendous.
They're size C breasts. There actually was a teacher that wore size Z prosthetics, and it looked just like Miss J. They're huge. They were hanging on to my belly. Probably 5 gallons each. 5 gallons of milk each breast.
Humongous.
I mean, she could feed the friggin' orphanage. I mean, really.
A lot of milk.
Right. It's Jennifer, not Jennifer. Right? There's no So Jennifer. Jennifer J.
Jennifer.
Right.
Sorry.
I don't think Jennifer really gets too upset when they call her Jennifer. I think she appreciates the fact that I like what she's doing. I did meet another Jennifer who has autism and ADHD. This is another channel. Let's give this other Jennifer heads up. She has autism and ADHD at the same time. I put a few of her videos up, which is interesting because you can have autism and you can have ADHD at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's really interesting what she had to say from her own personal experience. And she has very light hair, like I do, and very light eyebrows, which implies to me the same thing. Her hair is probably naturally lighter. She just kind of bleached it lighter, just like I do. And so it's really interesting how that came out. And she has a son and she has a husband. I don't know where she lives, but she used to own her own business. So she has entrepreneurial experience as a businesswoman as well.
Where does she live? Does she live anywhere near you?
Let's see. I don't know. I have no idea where she lives.
Oh, so I thought this was someone that you knew from life.
No, it's just another YouTuber, but she's a smaller YouTube channel. But she's quickly growing because she's promoting awareness to people who have ADHD or autism or both at the same time.
Yes.
I found her videos very approachable. There's also a very nice British lady that also has Asperger's as well. I watch a lot of Asperger's channels to see how things compare for me. Stan says you need to do more with Kick besides the music shows. Do night shows there, for example, and morning shows here on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I was originally had planned to do. That was the original intention.
Yeah, Michelle, you've been slacking on this. And as a fan, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not happy. I might actually not unsubscribe, but unfollow because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like I'm getting 110% from you.
Well, I have to remember, unfortunately, that sometimes I don't always feel like I have the energy to do it. I usually do something, like I know the movies we haven't done for 2 weeks in a row. We've got to try to get some movies in.
Boring.
And So that's something we have to try to get in for next week. And I'm going to still show a couple movies that I think would be interesting to promote some awareness with people with disabilities. You ever seen a movie called Ice Castles?
All right, Michelle, how about this? How about we get some guests up with disabilities?
Well, we should do that. Absolutely.
Like maybe I can come
Because
on
the
as
Kick
Billy.
Show, we can use the EJT link, which is the public Discord link. Public Google Meets link. So with that
Maybe
show,
I can
we
come
can
up
use
as David Dyslexic, and I can say everything backwards or like whatever, and
And of course,
stuff like that.
We know that Emmy has some ADHD. I think it's ADHD, maybe some autism. She could certainly come back up on panel again. I'd like to see that, and maybe try to find a few other people of various disabilities come up to cover and talk about things that they're going through in their lives or questions that they have.
You need to get Wendy back up here, Michelle, and you gotta ask her about her disabilities and all this. I mean, you're wasting a lot of time. You have access to her, Michelle. There's a lot of people here that know her that can get her up here.
Which one's this one? Oh, Wendy Pack. Okay, Wendy Pack. I actually left her panel Discord because I really wasn't reading it, and I was getting kind of wrapped up with too many people, too many channels, too many Discords. And right now, today, for example, we're going to try to get some of the new Turtle WoW in because they updated the server. So
let me ask you a question. How is that working out for you, the Turtle WoW? Like, I mean, as far as views and all that stuff.
Well, because we don't play it live, we record it, which is good because we can actually focus on the game. We don't have to worry about jumping around for chats and things like that. But one thing is clearly that everybody likes, and I gotta miss, was driving the truck, and I wanted to get a steering wheel for my truck game for the other Mac, or maybe even when I can use on this Mac.
Who likes it? Who likes it? Your fans or the people that are playing with you?
Well, let's see. My players are playing with me. We got Red. You got
no. Who likes it? Who likes Turtle WoW?
Red does. Apparently, Stoner's playing it now too. Human Body's still playing, but she feels like she's not good enough. Which really is kind of sad to think that, because you just keep playing it, you'll get better at it. Human Body. You don't have to worry about
Right. So what I'm getting at is that it's the people that are playing it with you that enjoy it. It's not your like fans that are watching it. Like no one's watching it.
Right. No one's. I mean, on the replays, the viewers are not that many. You see about 3 to 4
so then
people.
Why don't we step away from that as far as content goes? I mean, you can do Turtle WoW with your friends. You could play Turtle WoW, but let's be honest. I mean, none of your fans want to watch you play a video game.
Well, the ones that everybody likes to watch me driving is the truck.
I don't.
Okay, that's one that don't.
Okay, let's take a vote. Can we do a poll in here? Who likes watching Michelle drive a virtual truck?
Okay, I can put that up there. Hold on a minute. Okay. See if I can start a poll here. So let's keep this simple. Do you enjoy watching me play ATS? Oh, because I don't know if I have enough room to write the whole thing. Okay, American Truck. Do you enjoy me watching play American Truck Simulator? Yes or no? That's a simple question. Yeah, a simple question. I still want the steering wheel, guys. If we can get the steering wheel, and then we can really have it nice. We'll be able to have 2 hands. So far, we got the score is 50% right now. I just put it up there. So it sounds like one person's yes and one person's no, probably.
60% no right now.
60% say no. 40% say yes. That's 6
Oh,
votes.
67 say no.
Yeah, but the 57% is starting to pick up speed now. Because on this computer, I mean, if I had, be honest, if I had a bigger table, I could easily set the steering wheel over here on this computer, and then I could still drive the truck on this computer. But I think the other Mac is.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Why aren't we doing that now? How about this? If they say they want to see you do this, then let's play it right now.
I never had a pleasure. What's this? You could collab on the stream with PDX. Oh yes, we talked about that. PDX and me were supposed to do some stuff together. We never did get that done yet.
Why is that?
I think most people want to watch it live. Yes, I agree with that. Here's the problem. If we play it live, especially with the truck game, they say it's dangerous to drive while texting. You can wait, you would be texting and you still be T-boning people. I can answer why. Besides the fact is I get distracted. That's one reason. But the other reason is that way we can record the gameplay at 720p. For some reason, we're not getting consistent data rates to do 720p through Tunnel Bear, because I think Tunnel Bear has become a little bit overwhelmed, because when I check the speed raw, it's good. But after what happened before, I don't want to go out there barefoot with YouTube. So that's the reason why. Besides that, the fact is I don't like to play in the game and get distracted by people chatting on top of everything, because I have to watch when I'm driving. Even though it's a game, I really do enjoy playing the game as realistically as I can. And
okay, so then start up the game right now. See what happens. Let's see how many more views you get.
Well, right now the problem is I don't have the game installed on this computer.
Michelle, I'm telling you right now, if you fucking start playing that game right now, everyone will leave. Everybody. No one wants to see you playing a goddamn fucking game.
As a viewer, I do not enjoy recorded game. Play just my 2 cents. I understand that. But right now the problem is this computer also is not compatible with my controller, and that's another reason we stick with the other Mac. Now, the nice thing is that the other Mac has got a big monitor that's about the size of a small truck windshield. But the problem is that the resolution is not the same. It's not 1080p. It's like 1066 by 800 or something like that is your native resolution. But I don't think it's nice to keep suggesting something. Excuse me, could you send me a 32-inch monitor with 1080p resolution? I think most people would rather stick a gun to their head.
Michelle used to have this thing called Cat Tales. You used to do Cat Tales all the time. You would come on the show Thursday nights.
That was on your channel. We haven't done that on your channel lately.
Because you flaked out.
I didn't flake out. A couple of times I was there, you weren't. You actually... I asked you for the link for the StreamYards, and you never sent it to me.
Oh, that's because the whole Leo thing was going down.
Oh, yeah, that too. But as far as I know, that issue has been resolved by now. So, conversely, when was the last... right now you're not capable of doing it because you're not feeling well, but when was the last time you and I actually hung out together? As far as I know, we did it in October. We didn't do it in November.
Well, Michelle, there's got to be a reason for why we do it, right? Are we doing it for the show or you just want to hang out? If you just want to hang out, Michelle, for as friends, to hang out, We can do that. It's just I don't have the money.
Right, we did know Mary Race, but we didn't go out though. Except I guess we went to the Knights of Columbus. That's right. So, the weather's gonna get warm again after March, and so that maybe we can start getting back outside. Right now, we're back to 50-50. The score is 50-50 again. So So it's a good thing. We can get the gameplay going on. I don't see why you can't. You're pretty smart. I'm sure you guys can get something going on. Yeah. And then, of course, also me and
Gameplay.
Sherry didn't finish the tarot reading details yet. We still need to get those done. There's so many more questions that I ask her that she has to look back into when she gets some time. Pin massage. Okay, there we go. Come join us for the funnest. Come watch the documentary. Don't forget to subscribe too, guys. If you're watching this on Kick, Twitch, Twitter, don't forget to subscribe because we are going to keep trying to grow the channel. I promise you that. We're going to try to keep going the channel. I didn't forget. We're going to try to keep growing the channel. Take notice of the Tanglewood next summer to see James Taylor. Where's Tanglewood? Is that Foxwoods or is that Mohegan Sun? Michelle, what is subscribe? I typed that wrong. SUBSCRIBE. Okay, that should work now. Yeah. Yeah, it's spelled it right this time. I don't even know if it's even a link. We'll find out.
Got an email saying there's no Christmas bonuses this year. Isn't that nice? Thanks. Oh my God.
I have heard that's coming. That seems to be becoming a common problem for a lot of businesses that they're not giving Christmas bonuses this year. They seem to be finding that they can't afford to give bonuses. Lenox, Massachusetts. Okay, that's up near Boston area. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Boston, Massachusetts. Of course, we don't know if he likes James Taylor. So, I don't know if Noodles likes James Taylor. It's 54% is current scores, and that's Gitchy says, OMG, I love James Taylor. Well, we'll see what happens. Now, is that a separate club or is that one of those casinos? I think it's a club. Tanglewood. Would you want to go see James Taylor in concert in Tanglewood in Lenox, Massachusetts next year?
I was really hoping to get that Christmas bonus. That would have got me out of a lot of trouble. God,
yeah, I understand that. He says no. It's
like seriously, this is my problem. I get it. Everybody's collecting money. Everyone's got problems collecting money. Well, guess what? I don't have enough money to get to work. It's like, and then it's going to be like, oh, it's not my problem. I get it.
Well, I was going to say is as far as what you're saying about the bonuses, a lot of companies this year are not giving out bonuses, I found out. Which kind of sucks for you, because I know that you are looking forward to it, like you said, because you're hoping you can use it to pay for some things that you need to get done. And I get that. I understand that. So it kind of sucks that your organization can't give you a Christmas bonus.
You know what's funny is I get a fucking phone call, not a phone call, a text message from the office saying, "Hey, you want to contribute to this Christmas fund this year?" And the reason why I do is because it goes right to the boss, and he gets the fund. If you don't give in, they recognize that, right? I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, and they were pushing for me to give them the money last week. And I was like, well, how about we do it on Friday when I get paid?
Right.
I'm like, she's like, oh, okay, we can do it on Friday. And then they just sent me an email. So I'm not going to fucking give them money. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Kind of sounds like what happened in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when Clark Griswold was hoping to get the bonus. And he didn't.
Well, they're asking me for money for some kind of Christmas fucking thing for the company, right? And then they're telling me they're not going to give me a Christmas bonus. I can't give you any money then. That's not going to happen. They tried giving me they tried getting the money from me last week. Yeah. And now they're telling me, oh no, there's no Christmas bonus. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm going to give it to them tomorrow. I don't think they're fucking taking it on my paycheck.
It's outside wine and cheese with classic crowder. Cool. So that's what Tangle was. It's near Great Barrington, not Lenox, Massachusetts. Great Barrington. He said Tanglewood is outside on the lawn with wine and cheese, classier crowd there. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me too. And you're accidentally pressed the wrong button again. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Accidentally opened up another window.
How could you ask for fucking money? I gotta make the phone call. I'll be right back, Michelle.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of employers are not giving up bonuses this year because tech companies are so anxious with the finances too and the bottom line. Sharing this tab to me, stack Google. Yep, that's right. I'll pay for the 2 tickets if you both go. Well, let's see what we can do. Philip Prince's store. It took wine and cheese to get me to sit up. I still haven't opened up the other bottle of wine that the white sheep wine that Noodles gave me yet. Still drinking the Francia wine, which is fine because I don't drink a lot of wine. But you know what? Don't forget, we are going to be having an after show on Sunday night after Silvermoon Radio. That is going to be, unfortunately, very late for some people. This kind of sucks for you guys because, unfortunately, with the late show in Silvermoon Radio, you don't have to play 3 hours of music. I understand you don't want to necessarily break through the fourth wall, but you could easily just have a Silvermoon Radio. Instead of having a Silvermoon, you could just do something similar to what you're doing right now. And just say Silvermoon Radio for the episode has been postponed and we're going to give you to be announced or something. Yeah, that's an idea. Yeah, I mean, that might work. That's true. We could do that. I think that's an idea, and I don't think most people would really think of a big deal of it. So the thing is that we have done great stuff, and like I said, the holidays are kind of a weird time for me, but we did have a good show last night. and I want to have more good shows like that. So maybe soon we'll have another, even if it's not musical, and we can have some more shows on YouTube, and we can keep that kind of atmosphere still going. As far as James Taylor goes, let's see what Noodles can do. Because after all, transportation is an issue. Things are so unstable right now. No one knows what's going on. Sometimes people don't know if they're coming or going anymore. But I do know that I am getting a little bit peckish, and I only had 2 sausage and cheese McMuffins for breakfast, so soon I'm gonna be having some prime rib leftovers from Ray from his work. See if I make that with some steak fries to go on the side, and I think that'd be pretty good with some raw carrots. Television Star says, I got how the holidays can be weird, Michelle. This year was supposed to be awesome, and somebody just torpedoed it. LOL. You got to keep being happy, though, and appreciate the friends you have around. Absolutely, 100%. Led Zeppelin singer Robert Plant played at Tanglewood. Okay, well that's cool. Okay, I didn't know that. Says Jealous, says Phil Pretzel Star. And then we see Portland protesters against Trump. J-Mac Organizer says, How you doing? How you doing, J-Mac? Welcome to the show. So welcome to the show that you and PDX Paranormal, I know you have been on the show before. PDX Paranormal's been on the show too, and I'm just kind of saying hi to you to let you know that I did see a message. Even though for the trolls, I'm going to say one thing to you. Let's be honest. What has Biden really done for this country that has been positive?
Oh, yeah!
Just think about that. I'm sure that you guys can probably find more ways than not of ways he has not helped the country.
Oh, yeah!
So just keep that in mind. But I really do thank J-Mac for coming. As far as the contest go, I'm sorry I had to leave early that day. I had to get ready for the convocation yesterday. By the way, the final score, it's not quite final, but the current score is as follows. Do you enjoy watching me play American Truck Simulator? The answer is 43% yes to 57% no. Kind of disappointing, actually. No worries, Michelle. Now, I gave your Emmy a wrench. I guess I can give you one too, since you also have some experience to dealing with some of the crazy people. Just don't want to make this a regular thing. So now you're a moderator, so now you can also keep an eye on things too. Trying to grow this channel in a positive way and trying to get more people to be part of it. Trying to get more people to treat this channel as a sincere effort to make good, appropriate content. The people who don't like him are the ones who are old people. Well, could you show me exactly what he's done? Because I'm not an old person, but I'm not exactly a kid either. But what has Biden done? I mean, I'm asking on a serious level. I'm not trying to troll you, but I'm just saying is could you tell me what he's done? From what you can see, has the Biden administration policies helped you directly? That's a good question. Has it helped you directly? Of the 3 stimulus checks that Donald Trump gave, did it help you directly?
Oh yeah!
The 4th check, which is supposedly a Trump check actually, although Biden signed into law, did that stimulus check help you?
Oh yeah!
How come Joe Biden never gave out another stimulus check?
Oh no!
Because Congress isn't interested in doing that. That's why. Well, I'll tell you one thing about the Green New Deal is that I don't think shutting down fossil fuel power plants is going to make any sense. Because, like I said a couple of days ago, I think it was yesterday morning I said this. Solar panels are great if 2 situations apply. 1, they're good for daytime energy boosting when you need them when it's hot outside and the sun is shining, so you can run your air conditioning. And 2, if you have a large enough power bank battery backup system to keep the lights on for the day. The sad truth is, that's more of a hybrid home or business system, not where you're using a power grid to store electricity. Because electricity cannot really be stored in a realistic manner. So the first thing is, I would say if you want to continue to recommend solar panels, for example, that more homes need to be a hybrid system where they charge the batteries, and then when the electric company needs it, they can use some of the electricity that you generated to actually refill the coffers by giving you metering demand for every kilowatt hour they need, just like they do with the big guys. Right, exactly. No one is. I noticed is that nobody's driving around with those riding with Biden bumper stickers. They vanished. Also, the electric cars have not worked out well. In fact, the number of companies that made electric cars are sitting in their showroom floors and they can't sell them. Ford, GM, and many other car manufacturers, including Tesla, had to cut manufacturing of cars because they can't sell them. I should tell you something. If you can't sell an electric car, then how can you try to say we're going to mandate them by a certain date? The American consumer has spoken. They don't want them because they don't feel comfortable with them. And also they realize that there's still the issue of range anxiety for long distance travel. How you doing, Mojo? How's it going? So Francis Starr said, first on the wire said up here, I think that the Biden has the lowest unemployment rate of all time. So Francis Starr says, you've never been closer to war than we are today. one thing I noticed is that nobody's driving around with those writing with Biden stickers. And then he says, I don't know why, one of the many things that he lies about, he tries to change the law of basic economics and 101 and unemployment. Statistics can be manipulated left and right to say whatever he wants them to say. Absolutely. Lies, damned lies, and statistics. How you doing, Tomocho? Krista says, hi, Mocho. Tiger Kitty says, hello, Mocho. Not Noir said, everybody manipulates numbers, Phillies. Remember, Trump saying most people of all time at the immigration. Then the pictures of empty seats appeared. Well, maybe there were still a lot of more people there. Sure, there may have been some empty seats, but maybe he could still be right. He could have still been right. But like you said, they all massage the numbers to what they wanted to say. Third Wrangler says Chuck Taylor poll is... Yeah, I know, I see that, but that's okay. It's still doing really good, though. 54% say yes. So it keeps going up and down. Kind of like the state of the economy. I still want to get that steering wheel. I did find one that was secondhand, that was in good shape. Let's see if I can make that happen in a couple of months, guys. Let's see if we can get the money to make it happen in a couple of months for the other computer. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's no different than a lot of things going on. There's always somebody playing numbers games on somebody else and statistics. And we all know there's no easy way to confirm that the votes in the poll, in this case, the poll about driving the truck, is necessarily reflecting one vote per person. That we do know that a lot of people come and go on this channel all the time. So how do we know that some people are not voting multiple times with dead people's votes? I'm talking about the truck driving poll, YouTube, not about the presidential election, so leave me alone. YouTube got so hypersensitive one time about that. You told my mama is a good fairy. You will tell my mom is a good fairy. I'm good, Michelle. My mama today, she's full of life, and I took a picture to send you a DM on Sim. Cool. Thank you very much. Much appreciate that. By the way, you want to give thank you and keep your prayer in your prayers, Gemini Gem, who had a procedure done. We discussed this in the women's group. So let's make sure to put a prayer, a good word out for Gemini Gem. May your recovery be swift and long-lived. Amen to that. Amen. Now, there's always somebody out there that's always trying to say bad stuff about people on this channel. I don't know why that is. But J-Mac Oregon, I hope to come back up on your show again soon. Now I have a better idea how the game worked. I was so trying to get the coronation ready that I missed when my number was called the first time for the first certificate. So, but I do appreciate that I'll try to come back up again on your show. Hopefully this time I will be able to respond to the question properly, but letting people know that I am who I am. Apparently some people do, for some reason. I don't know about that. By the way, to answer the question about the money, I see a note, a post-it note on my cabinet door, or the money was reserved for me, Noodles. So we did get some nice little reminders about that. By the way, the score is currently 57 to the no, which is 43. So yeah, I think the next thing to do is try to get the steering wheel and the appropriate pedals. And yeah, I would like to have a proper shifter so I can shift. And the other computer would be perfect for that because,
Michelle?
What?
So you said that I was talking to another girl when you said I had multiple girlfriends. Who were you talking about?
I'm talking about the woman, the dark-skinned one there.
Oh, you're talking... All right, because Seasons thinks that I have another girlfriend, and she's like very upset right now. Seasons, she's talking about the black woman, the colored chick that I was, yeah.
And we see the trolls are starting to show up here, and so J-Mac Oregon, I just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry I didn't respond to email like I was supposed to when my number came up in the first contest. Obviously, I ended up forfeiting that gift card, but that's okay. I notice right now I've got some unsavory people coming up on the chat now.
All right. So Seasons. Michelle was talking about the black woman that I said that I had started an online relationship with.
Right.
That's what she was talking about. Seasons.
Right.
She thinks that I told you something, right? Seasons, come on.
I feel like Seasons. It's just a game, no worries. I hope you'll win next time. Okay, absolutely fine. So, one of the things is that we're going to try to do is I'd like to try to do something similar to that here. But unfortunately, it better not be during election season, or they think I'm trying to manipulate the election somehow. I had a contest that gave away blood elf ears, and you know what? They struck my channel saying that I was actually trying to influence the election by giving away blood elf ears. I don't get that.
These people are fucking crazy, Michelle. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
YouTube, they have to get shut down. I'm sorry. They have to be shut down. Sick and tired of this crap. It's like they're trying to turn everyone into robots. Or robots.
Well, given that the fact that some vile people are starting to say some vile stuff, I think we're going to have to hide the chat so that they don't try to
just
dox me.
Put it on subscriber mode. Put it on subscriber mode.
Let's see. So we'll just turn this off. There we go.
No, turn on subscriber mode, Michelle.
Subscriber mode? You bet. Okay, I'm going to go over to the panel for that. Absolutely. Now that I'm sure J-Mac has definitely did subscribe. Let's see. So we're going to go to customization, subscriber mode. Let's see.
And set it for like 10 minutes.
That's what I usually do.
Make them fucking work for it.
Proceed. That's also a good way to get more people to subscribe too. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
We don't need to see any bad people saying stupid stuff like this, and then somebody else is going to try to say some stupid thing, and all of a sudden they're going to dox me, and then all of a sudden they're going to try to flag me and all that. Fuck no. I'm not going to go that way.
Michelle, it's one person, and it's one person with an alcohol
I know
issue.
that. But you notice that when you look at the chat, that the chat actually still keeps it on the screen. That's okay. We'll fix it up. How you doing? Aren't you the one that actually contacted me on? That is definitely deliberate. Yes. But we're still here. Yeah. The thing is, right now, the problem is that there are people that are still trying to find a way to try to discredit my show. Because you know what, Noodles? I'll tell you a secret. We can stream 720p. And we have done so many, many times with no problem. But every so often, after my channel hits a major milestone, somebody always tries to caboose it every time.
Yeah. Michelle, these are people that can't do what you do. These are people that can't do what I do. They can't do anything, Michelle. They can't hold an audience. They can't do anything like that.
Right,
These
I know
people
that.
are gay. They're so gay.
That angel in the tower, she's seen some stuff. Oh, I don't know. I mean, the angel's never seen Ed. I think the angel would be blushing even more if she had.
That's true, Krista. That's true out on the wire. Very true. Drink, 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 drink.
Yeah.
Yep. Drink some more. Drink some more, loser. Go drink some more.
It's funny, you hardly ever see me drink very much at all.
Because Michelle, you don't need to. These people that are trying to mess with you, they need to, Michelle. It's if they don't, their body shuts down.
I know how it works.
They get the shakes. They start shivering and shaking and wiggling all over the place. Oh, I don't know what to do. What a bunch of losers.
Oh yeah, of course the angel has certainly seen the manufacturer who made her, who assembled her and put all the pieces together. I wonder what the angel looks kind of like me, if you see me close up. She kind of looks like me. I wonder if she actually, what she would have to say, if she could speak. Besides, obviously, may everybody have a happy and safe holidays. You better say this is a really nice, quiet place, and I like the fact that I'm on a tree that's also all USB like I am. That's the cool thing with the tree. The Angel is all USB powered, and that's the nice thing about this tree is that I can power this tree off the power bank. So if we ever lost power, we can still keep the Christmas tree light, and we would still have a Merry Christmas Day.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. For at least maybe about 12 hours, 20
Michelle,
hours?
can we please pray to God that these people just end up getting taken by some kind of virus or some kind of disease, at least by the end of this year?
We all know that Yahweh by nature is a war god, but I also see that Yahweh has also changed his viewpoint a little bit.
Dear Jehovah, can you please ramp up this disease that exists in this man's liver? And please take him off this planet
you need to
ASAP.
remember, Noodles. Whenever you ask somebody to have bad will or bad luck, it's going to reflect on you 3 times worse.
No, it's not bad luck, Michelle. It's God's will. God's will.
Right, so maybe he's saying to you is let me take care of it the best I can. I'm just
saying, please, God,
I don't need a
please.
backseat driver telling me how to rule my domain. So
Sorry,
what
Jehovah.
we can do is may Mother God, Father God, Angel, all the angel spirits, guides help us be safe and happy and healthy these holidays. Amen to that. Amen.
And hopefully someone can drink themselves to death ASAP. That'd be great.
And we're going to show this to PDX. It is Michelle's collab with PDX to visit them. I would like to see PDX come up here again. If you could let her know then when she would like to be on the show. We are going to try to have an after show on Kick on Sunday. Maybe on Saturday we'll do one also, and maybe we'll do one on Monday as well. Who wants that?
Thank you. Fuck you, Aka. You are, oh God, that's somewhere.
I want to see more positive energy in this world. That's what I really strongly believe in. Because right now, what the world needs is love, sweet love, just like Jackie DeShannon said. So I want to focus on bringing an
love. Yeah. We do need love, Michelle. Unfortunately, some of these people that can't handle love need to disappear so the rest of us can love some more. More love.
Or maybe God can encourage them to become more loving because God has the ability to turn literally.
Well, let's deal with that after the resurrection.
Remember what Jesus did with the people? He gave them those loaves and fishes, right? He also turned stone to bread. So why couldn't God turn a stony heart to a fertile, juicy, tasty, delicious bread one? Exactly. Why not?
Well, why can't we do that after the resurrection, Michelle? Why do you have to do it now? I mean, now's not the appropriate time for that. Lord Jehovah, please take care of that after resurrection. Thank you.
He's going to, because he already specifies that in chapter 20 in the book of Revelation, 21 and 22 chapters. Absolutely, it does mention that. That those who have not been accepted by God shall be shoved into the great garbage pit specified for the devil and his evil ones.
You know what that garbage pit's name was?
It's Gehenna.
Yep.
It was a garbage dump outside of Jerusalem.
Right. It doesn't say hell, guys. It's a garbage pit. Gehenna.
Oh, that's what.
And you know what they do with garbage, Michelle, right?
They incinerate it. Incinerate.
They just leave it there and walk away. Yeah.
Sometimes they bury it just like modern day, but some days it's common to incinerate it. But the point is...
Sorry.
The point is that I would like to accentuate the positive. Thank you very much, Tony Stark. Welcome to the show today. She's on call right now. I'll ask her. Great. I would definitely like to have her email me. I did send her JMac. I did send her the email. And I did give her the email to join our Discord, but she never came up. So maybe you can relay this message to her for me. Maybe I can send this out as well.
You know, Michelle out on the wire says, "What is Michelle's opinion on the Israeli-Palestine war?" I got a question for you. Why is everyone so shocked over this? Why is this like breaking news that the Jews and the Muslims are fighting again? Why is this so? You know what I mean? Like, why is this breaking news?
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, maybe
Doesn't this
because
happen all the
I
time?
never seen anything that divided this country so darn much. Because you get the situation. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to send this to GMAC directly. I never understood why it's coming up. It's a great question because letter J. I got it. JM. Okay. And is PDX on here too? PD. No. Please don't use the tab key, Michelle. It gets all screwed up when you do that. That's how you do the shortcuts. I know. The PDX
You need to stop
is
with
in
that
here.
tab key. I'm telling you.
So there, JMac, give that link to PDX normal. And if you want a link to my Discord, you can contact me there as well. And in that way, I can give you and JMac a link to join the Discord. We really want to grow it, but in a controlled way. So what we'll do is I'll give you 10 ability for 10 people to join our Discord. And
Wow!
I will make it available last for more than 30 days for them to use the subscription.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
So yes, unaware. So I think we are waiting for the beginning of the end of World War III. Yes, I agree. But you know what? I don't think America can afford to finance it. The other countries are going to have to put some money into it too.
No, Tony, I am very sick right now with a sinus infection of some sort. I also had diarrhea.
Yeah. Who cares about... Well, I know this here. Talk about that too. When they'll see making something special for Christmas, I don't know. What's it? I don't know
I'm
what that
struggling
is
with
either.
diarrhea and a sinus infection, Michelle. I'm not.
Well, there's a lot of
Not really
side chats going on. I think we are working for the beginning of World War II. J-Mac, did you get the link I sent you? Send it to Emmy. That I don't have that. I just did. I'll send it to Emmy. And so you can send me an email address too and just request that. And that way, maybe you could even put it on one of your Wednesday night lotteries. Who wants to join Michelle's Discord? I have available a coupon code for 10 people, or I could even generate 10 individual ones that you can give out to your audience as a free gift as a contest. How many people would be interested? I have no idea. Oh, okay, great.
All right,
Okay.
Michelle, I need you to tell Seasons right now that she owes me an apology. Apology right now, Seasons. Apology now, Seasons.
No, what's she saying? I don't even see her in here.
She gave me such an attitude before because you were saying like, oh, because all right, so I'm supposed to steal Barbara from Berg's. Okay, Barbara is the big money woman for Berg's, etc. I was supposed to steal her from Berg's, and then you brought up, oh, what about the other woman that you're talking to? So she thought that I was talking to someone I told you about. It was the colored chick, the colored chick that I was talking about months ago.
Right.
She's insane. Seasons, apology now.
Well, she's a Taurus. They tend to get jealous. I know from experience that because Ed was the same way. Ed was the same way. Get jealous. That's just their nature. They get jealous.
Right. Michelle, did I ever tell you that I love you?
Yes, many times.
I love you, Michelle.
If I was a man, I'd love to have a wife like Emmy. Yeah, she is nice looking. I saw her when she was on J-Max channel. Yes. She looked like she was having a good time, too.
There was a couple times where I thought Emmy was actually going to beat the crap out of J-Mac. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think they were a very good dynamic over there, Michelle. You know, I think most people are jealous of their dynamic and how she tells him how to shut up and she cuts him off. And, you know, I really thought J-Mac was in trouble last
I heard
night.
that's the way she treats some trolls over there. She's very clear what she does not want over there. That's why she's also a moderator over here, too. And we're not going to be adding too many more moderators.
Oh yeah!
Heaven forbid, we got enough of them.
Oh, Stan? I'm sorry. No. Sorry. Oops. I mean,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, look at this. North American Snow Queen news editor just put out a Carmen Miranda signed photo. Really?
Really?
Yeah.
He's got the. That's right. He showed me that. He did originally send me a copy of the picture. I didn't even see where that question was. I do remember noodles. So,
Yeah,
so I was offline for a second, guys.
Well, here's the thing, Michelle. Who do you think it is?
I don't know. I have no idea who it is. I wish I could tell you. I don't know who it is. But I noticed that that's the other reason why we can't play the games, especially not Turtle World of Warcraft live, because those games depend on the internet. And so when they attack the internet like they're doing, it totally shuts down everything, and you can't even play the game.
How does that work, though? How do they attack the internet?
They find out my IP address on my router, and then they keep ping flooding it. And other types of distributed denial of service attacks. They know I don't have a lot of bandwidth, and they find ways to exploit that to try to shut the show off.
How do they do that? Did they do that with possibly, like, did you click a link or something like that?
No, I didn't.
And how would they have your IP?
Probably because long ago we used to use the snow phone, which was on a dhis.org, which was used to use my real IP address, so that the people would connect into pinkrose.dhis.org to access their voice over IP accounts. And
Can you get a new IP address?
People found that.
But can't you get a new IP address?
Because my ISP said the only way they're going to do that is if we get the fiber optic internet. Then we would get a new IP address. But they haven't run out there and actually put the wiring to the pole yet. So we're still stuck on dial-up. Originally, I used to have a website too, which was pinkrose.dhis.org to dhis.org. And so they would obviously get the IP address by using this lookup. And then, of course, they go, oh, there we go. So the army of bots did that, and that's exactly what they do. But they never changed my IP address. So they kept doing the same thing over and over again. That's why they're doing that.
You know, I'm trying to get Seasons to apologize to me right now. I sent a text message at 4:45 and 4:51. No response, Michelle.
Yeah, I hear you. Hit Michelle and Lumi's like steaks. Yes, please do, guys. I will drop off the original Carmen Miranda signed poster tomorrow after work. Thank you very much. Absolutely. You can get a nice little frame for that. Yeah, we'll see if we can do that. And also tomorrow we gotta try to put up the British flag, the Union Jack somewhere. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it over here by the brown couch, because that wall is free and there's really not much over there right now. In fact, if you look over there in the wall, you can see right over my head, it looks very naked. There's a big patch of pink that looks like it deserves something there to fill in the negative space of the wall. So that's the reason I'm going to put something up there. So we got the British flag, and it looks from Tiger Kitty, and a headband with a purple with a British bow in it too for the British flag. So I got that. That was kind of cool. So
this girl isn't texting me back. Hold on.
What?
I'll be right back, Michelle. I'm gonna call her and force her to apologize. I'll be right back.
Well, I'll tell you what, I gotta go wrap this up because it's getting late. I gotta warm up my food, and of course, I think we had an excellent show today. I appreciate you coming on, and I hope you feel better tomorrow. So
thank you, Michelle. Love you. Bye.
And Stan, that's absolutely fine. I will be here tomorrow. Maybe you can help me hang up my British flag if you want, because it might be kind of hard to do with all the stuff that's still sitting on my couch from the box from Tiger Kitty. There's so many things in there. I have to figure out where I'm going to put everything. Now, I'm not going to lie. I would like to continue to stream at 720p, and I know we can. I'll tell you why I know that. Because right now, we're streaming at a rate that's only about 200 kilobits per second less than when we stream with 720p. So we know we can do that. But if we're going to keep getting knocked offline by these bad people, it'd be very difficult to do that. But you know what? That's why it might be easier just to do videos, because videos, they can't knock me offline with. That's an idea too. But for everybody for right now, I want to say thank you, and I want you all to have a nice show. Tomorrow morning is Saturday morning, so let's see if Saturday morning, tomorrow's Friday. That's right, tomorrow's Friday. Friday morning's 10 a.m. normal time. And maybe for Saturday, we could do a 7 p.m. on Kick. And don't forget, too, we got Silvermoon Radio AM 1610. That'll be Christmas music on Sunday this week. Christmas music on AM 1610 Silvermoon Radio on Kick. And then, of course, we have the after show about 10 o'clock, which we can still get more people onto a panel on Kick as well. And lastly, let's not forget Christmas Day, 10 a.m. normal time, and more than likely, the 7 p.m. on Kick as well. Alright, come here, Rusty. Oh! Everybody asks me about the cat. Well, here he is. Living large. Everybody likes the kitty cat. Big cat. Big, heavy. He's dead. He's solid. He's not. He's big. He's a big cat. So, everybody loves the cat. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you all go. So, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And then on Saturday night, as I said, we're going to have a show on Kick. And we're going to have Silvermoon Radio on Kick on Sunday. And then, of course, on Christmas Day, in the evening, we are going to do something on Kick as well. So just let you guys know that I want to thank all of you guys for coming to the show. I hope you all have a nice day. Stay out of trouble. Rusty, what are you doing? Okay, go ahead over there. Come on. Come on, you're in my way, my button box. Yeah. Kids are cats. You can't do anything with them. You can't do anything without them. All right. So for now, see you guys safely. Stay out of trouble. And yes, I know that the green screen is a little bit out of alignment. You do the same thing every year. It's this way. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Don't you hate when you ruin the illusion? Yes. Alright, guys. So, I'll talk to you soon. Stay out of trouble. You'll have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.